Now we're going to toss it over to you, Patrick. What's on the menu today?
John Granata from Camille's, Joe Zito, and his good friend Dean Martin over there had a Yankee cap on before.
No, yeah, but he doesn't, because we want to present this to you. Welcome to the Road Show.
Oh,
this is from John and
Joe, thank you so much. That's great. I'm just going to put this over here in the oven with the fish that you just cooked. That's real hot too. So.
Well. All right, what are we making?
Providence Fire Department might be getting a call. All right, I'm going to try and say this in Italian, but yeah, take that, Yankee. Seriously. It's my second week on the job. I don't want it to be my last week.
Red hot. All right, what are we making?
All right, it's Pesce Bianco al Cartoccio.
Pesce.
What I do? A Lenten dish, which is really a white fish baked in parchment paper.
Right. Basically what it is very simple ingredients, and it's a one shot deal where what you do is you take the fish, you put it in the parchment paper, you dress it with San Marzano tomatoes. I like to use 2 different olives. I got a Niçoise and a Sicilian, some onions, peppers, capers, some fresh thyme, some garlic, salt and pepper, and a good olive oil. And you just bake it in the oven for about a half hour, and we'll show you how to put all that together. It's really
nice
dish.
With a beautiful Tuscan white wine to complement it. What could be better?
I was wondering why Joe is here.
Oh, that's why I'm here.
Riding shotgun with the adult beverage and Dean Martin over there. So talk about it should be a busy weekend for you guys over at Camille's.
Should be fantastic with the NCAA tournaments in town, and a lot of activity going on downtown. So
as a matter of fact, if you go to Camille's for dinner anytime this week, and you order an entree, get a complimentary glass of wine. It's a nice way to welcome friends old and new to the restaurant.
Yeah,
that's a good deal.
Now, a lot of folks from out of town watching the show right now. Tell them exactly where you're located so they can find you.
Federal Hill on Bradford Street, right underneath the arch, right next to the fabulous old canteen. I mean, those are 2 Rhode Island classics forever. So there's Camille's right there, and you'll find our chef.
He dragged me in the kitchen one time. There's Yankee paraphernalia all over the place. I said I'm never coming back. But he found me with a Yankee cap. More with these guys in the kitchen in a little bit. Back to you.
All right, Patrick, thanks. See how the fish in a bag is doing. Patrick.
Fish in a bag. I might end up in a bag after some of the comments I've made here today. I might be looking for work, boys. I'm making all sorts of guarantees and bets on the air involving the company.
Tim White's not going to like that.
No, Tim White will be doing an investigation on me. So what's next? I'm putting on my surgical gloves. That means we must be getting ready to do some surgery.
We are making Pesce Bianco al Cartoccio.
Also known
white
as
fish, basically in parchment or a paper bag.
Right.
And
you could
here's what we're doing.
This is parchment paper. This is an 18 by 24 inch parchment paper.
Okay.
You can buy this in the market, I believe. If you don't have parchment paper at home and you want to make this meal, you could use a paper bag, literally a brown paper bag, or you could use aluminum foil. Right. Very easy. You could do this on the grill in the summertime. Anyway, basically, you want to olive oil the bottom just a little bit so it doesn't stick to the bottom.
Yeah.
You have white fish. What I'm using today is haddock.
Yeah.
You can use...
what does he do over there? He just sits there and eats while you cook?
It's like my mascot.
It's a Zepla. I mean, 'tis the season.
He just grunts and groans and eats and drinks.
Right, exactly.
Don't worry about it.
A little more olive oil on top of the fish.
Why
make me a legend?
Because you're going to get into this with me.
Okay, all right.
Salt and pepper.
30 seconds.
All right.
All right.
I'm
Salt
going to
and
go
pepper,
here.
tomatoes.
What I do is take San Marzano tomatoes and drain them and then chop them up. The reason I use the San Marzano is because the market tomatoes are really not that good at this time of year.
Right.
Grab a couple of olives, throw them on here.
Yeah, olives, yeah. Oh, you did it.
No, go ahead.
Oh, these are olives.
Yeah.
Okay.
A little bit of capers.
Yeah. Okay.
You want a Zabel?
No, I want to cook.
The most important
It's dessert, Joe.
Garlic. Right?
Garlic, very important. Don't be shy.
A little bit of onions.
Okay, yeah.
Yep. A little bit of peppers.
Where are those?
Right there.
Oh, yeah.
Now, in the next segment, we're going to show you how to roll all this up, pop it in the oven.
Okay.
Fresh thyme.
Beautiful.
This is going to permeate.
Okay. And I'll show you how to eat a Zabel, too.
We're going to permeate the fish. Joe's going to keep eating, and we'll be back in the kitchen in a couple of minutes. Back to you.
Coming up next. Welcome back to the Road Show this morning in the kitchen. We're calling this one St. Joseph's Eve.
That's right. That's what it is.
It is.
Johnny and I won't be here tomorrow, so we're here to celebrate with our Zapala, our Lenten dish.
Yeah.
Dean Martin's a proud Italian-American. He's with, like I am, and Johnny, and we're here.
And I see you've worn your red for the occasion
Oh, well,
as
always, of course, because I can't be here tomorrow, but I'll be here in spirit.
Well, we appreciate you coming in. You guys brought us some Zapala, too.
Yep.
Very nice.
I'm going to show you how to fold this paper.
Okay.
All right. In the last segment, what we did was we dressed the fish. We put the chopped San Marzanos. You like that?
Yeah.
And Lil, you know how to say this. This is, of course, Pesce Bianco.
Pesce Bianco
al Cartoccio.
Cartoccio.
Sounds like a guy you'd meet on Federal Hill. I knew Al Cartoccio.
Al Cartoccio, you did a thing for me.
Absolutely.
So we're going to fold the paper over.
Okay.
All right.
This is an 18 by 24 inch parchment paper. You could use a paper bag if you didn't want to go through the trouble. Some aluminum foil the same way. But basically what you're going to do is you're going to pleat it all the way around. You're going to start right where it forms around the fish. Just go about an inch out.
Okay.
Right? You start out right there. Every inch you're going to fold over.
Okay, because you want to seal in the juices, right? That are going to be maybe coming out as you're cooking it.
Just about every inch you're going to fold.
Okay.
All the way around.
All the way around.
It's like paper mache. I did this in the third grade.
Yeah.
I make the little dolls.
Exactly. Now, as I work my way around this, I know, Joe, that most people say when you have fish, you should go with a white wine, right?
Oh, this is a beautiful white wine that I have today. This is Palaggetto Vernaccia di San Gimignano. San Gimignano is a Tuscan hill town in the province of Siena. And this is a great Vernaccia grape indigenous to the area. This wine is crisp. It's got a little bit of acid, but it's very fruit forward and it's a great drinking wine. And to go with this, you'll be absolutely in heaven. This is a beautiful wine from Gasparo's, by the way, on Federal Hill. These are my friends, and the complement of Italian wines there is spectacular. This is about $15.
Well, now we've put the fish into this pan here, and what are we going to do with it?
We're going to put it in the oven at 400 for 25 to 30 minutes.
Okay.
When it's done,
this is great.
You're going to have a look that's puffed.
It's all kind of puffed up.
Yep.
All the juices are cooked inside.
Right. And when we cut this, you're going to smell this. It's going to be unbelievable.
Oh, boy. Here we go. And actually...
And that's your presentation at the table.
Oh, that's lovely.
For your dinner guests. You get that shot. That is.
It's beautiful.
It's perfect.
And it's perfect because tomorrow's Friday. A lot of people are observing Lent and going with fish rather than with meat.
And it's so nice and light, which means you can have dessert when you have a meal like this, and that would be our zeppola.
And I am a big fan of dessert, I have to say. Now, where'd you get the zeppola from, guys?
Well, I got the zeppola from my dear friends, the Mannies at LaSalle Bakery. And look, there are a lot of wonderful places you can get your one is a zeppola.
Okay.
More than one, and not zeppolis or zeppolas. It's zeppola. With an E at the end.
Oh,
just
gotcha.
zeppola.
I'm appreciating, there's a lot of Italian coaching going on here this morning.
Always.
And I'm appreciative of that.
Now, even further than this, at the end, to really impress your guest.
Oh, really?
You put a little raw olive oil over the top.
Very nice.
So you get two dimensions of what's going on.
Ooh, I love it. I'm going to take a taste.
Very healthy dish. Very good for you. No frying involved.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's pretty much cooking in the juice of its own of the fish itself.
It's so good, and I know that you guys were saying before, if you come to Camille's, you get a complimentary
This week,
glass of wine.
with every dinner entree, you get a complimentary glass of wine, and that's Camille's way of welcoming people from all over the country and welcoming friends old and new. Even folks from Rhode Island go up there. It's just fantastic. There's a lot of excitement in Providence. It's the way Providence was. The weather's fabulous. Michelle cooperated.
Yeah.
Tony and TJ.
Is
Great.
Camille's outside seating open yet, or will it be soon?
It will be in early May.
Yeah, it's a little bit unexpected to have such beautiful weather so early, right?
It's going to rain on Monday.
Just walk up the hill. Walk up the hill and
great
visit
idea.
Camille's. We think it's fantastic.
And just tell me, these potatoes, what kind of potatoes
Those are
were
baby
these?
fingerling potatoes. You can find, believe it or not, you can find these in the market now. You can find these little ones that are called teeny tiny potatoes. They're like little marbles. Yeah, they're very tasty. I just seasoned them up with a little olive oil, salt, and pepper, and fresh thyme.
Well, Dina would like to sing you a song.
You know what? Why doesn't Dino sing us out as I scoop more
okay?
fish, because this is so delicious. Everybody dance.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's the morning.
Hey, Michelle, it's a beautiful weekend coming up and a beautiful day today. People really should get outside and have their lunch out there in the sun.
I feel like I'm in perfection right now. 60, sunshine, college basketball.